got a lot of questions from people who use the DARE program to overcome anxiety and panic attacks. And sometimes there are nuances to the steps or places where people get stuck and they're not sure how to move forward. So we posted in the Facebook group and asked people what they would like answered. So that's what we're going to do today.
The most common one is probably, how do I dare through this? So
just to recap for people listening, if they're not familiar with DARE, DARE has 4 steps to it, which is diffuse, allow, run towards, and engage. And it's that second step. Acceptance and allowance is this kind of concept that people struggle with a lot as well. It's, you know, it's kind of maybe easy to read and understand, but to actually apply it is a lot harder.
Like, I'm using DARE, I'm saying I accept and allow, and then if they finish with, and I still feel, or, and it's still there, why isn't it gone? And I'm still having these thoughts that I don't like, and I'm still feeling anxious, right? I think that's kind of where everybody gets stuck.
They try to fight themselves into allowance. Mm-hmm. And this is just not possible, because allowance is something that is very gentle. It's right. Not something you force. It's something that is very kind and that is gentle, like opening a door.
And the point of accept and allow is that the problem is not in what you're fighting. And that's why it doesn't matter how you dare through 10,000 things on the list. They're all going to be some form of some sort of thought, some sort of physical sensation, or some sort of feeling. And this is pretty much where everybody's stuck and very angry and scared and trying to get rid of. This is not the problem. You don't dare through thoughts. I don't hang on for dear life and cling and accept and allow until they pass. That's what gets us stuck. This is not where anxiety is. And this is not where you use DARE. This right here, this is where anxiety is. And if you've talked to me at least once, you've seen this ridiculous piece of paper. And it looks like it's drawn by a first grader, but it does its job. Sorry, this paper is extra big. I couldn't find a smaller one. This is anxiety, the fight of discomfort. That's the word I use. And I don't say that to ever belittle what people are feeling, but to differentiate between danger and discomfort. We are using the same alarm system that helps us fight real danger, floods us with adrenaline, heightens our senses until the danger is gone, and then we stop fighting. We're fighting the wrong things, and our alarm just knows we're still fighting.
And this is why it's so hard to open ourselves up to this concept of allowance. And I think it is really a skill. It is not something you have in you and you can instantly do. You have to practice it and you have to master it.
Anxiety lives here and not here. So we use DARE to let go of the fight of, not to get rid of the feeling of. So that's the reason for accepting and allowing. You're kind of sending yourself a new message that I don't have to like this feeling, but I only need to fight danger, and this is not danger.
Pick your hard, right? Because everything is hard. If you think allowing is hard, well, resisting is hard too, right? Pushing through is hard, but lying in bed like this, right? And being afraid, not being able to sleep, that's hard too. Being obsessed about anxiety or with anxiety is hard, and practicing diffusion and allowance is also hard, but the one part gets you somewhere. It makes you better in the long run, and it teaches you really a life lesson, because you can apply that to all other areas of your life, not just anxiety.